Martian tech, an incredibly rare and powerful piece of technology from humanity's ancient past. Surface on the gate begins to move. With the screeching and groaning metal, it leans forward closer to you. Lower jaw opens with a drawn-out shriek, much wider than the jaw of a living human could. Servitor's mouth is filled with sharp metallic fangs that glint in the dim light. The screen to the right of the light, right you lights up, showing strings of mysterious symbols on a green background. A whisper runs through your consciousness, insisting, demanding sacrifice. The voices that fill your head after Vortic wounded you with his blade did not go away. On the contrary, their swords coiled itself into a tight knot somewhere in the depths of your mind. Anything that can be used as a weapon? Look around and hope to finding something that could work as a weapon? You search in vain, okay? Back.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
You already examined the sentinel. Place your hand on the sentinel's maul. Sentinel's jaw clamp around your hand, puncturing your skin and sinking into its flesh. Dark drops fall into the servitor's throat, and immediately you hear humming as the servo motors start up and pumps stir into motion. The vid screen, the computer flickers. You keep calling those computers. Several long minutes pass. The sentinel's maw remains closed. As you're beginning to feel sick, perhaps if you were to lean against the gate, you catch your breath. Maybe you close your eyes and pretend that none of this has ever.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Yes, I require assistance. Pain shoots through your head and subsides just as quickly. It would seem the entity coiled in your consciousness does not have the ability to do any real harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Oh. Fuck him up. Oh my god, get fucked.
Well, there is still another way.
Check the warrant chamber. Should I not just close the door? Damn, that's a big old warrant. Old injury.
One step at a time amidst the madness.
Let it be known that by my will and by my true words of this document, I appoint this person to be the bearer of the warrant of trade. Can't read that fast. Of humanity and broken adversity, to walk bravely first into darkness and unite. Okay, to triumph over the nightmares, I'm told, to hold boldly the reins of fate through the pain of greatness.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
Need to contact someone? Priority Theodora?
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
In the place of mechanical screeching, the server skull Vox projects the voice of Theodora, sorted and written with static, yet still recognizable. Voxmaster, restore communications with the navigator's sanctum. I'm trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection.
I need a weapon?
Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a servitor. What madness is happening here? Who are you? Who addresses me?
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
You the Warren Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by.
Lead me away from here.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Okay. As the game story unfolds, you'll see a notification at the top of the screen indicating the status of your current objective has been updated, you know? General entities help you keep track. Rumors and contract sections also contain important information that you're... Cool. Alright, let's go, bud. Seal this ship. Whose house I swore...
Master, whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this?
Unvoid Vortigo is a traitor. When we parted ways with the other officers deck, on the officer's deck, he stunned me somehow and brought me here.
What?
He intended to take a revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the warrant was somehow part of the plan.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Vortigo openly admitted that he mastermind. Yeah, he's the mastermind behind the mutiny.
Saints' blood! And it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster. You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense.
Oh, gives me a weapon? Thank God.
Here.
Oh, lad's gun. Black chest piece. Cool. Yeah, you can use wounds and stuff like that. Once combat's over, the wounds of party members are replenished automatically, but injuries may still, sustained may remain.
Even I won't do that. I won't sully myself with that.
Can I not use that? Oh, he can though. Right.
Look no further.
Yeah, I've already done that. Thanks.
Let's patch you up. That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse. All those strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the war and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive.
How did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency. which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing?
I think the Warren Sentinel may have sent the message. It appeared when I opened the chamber.
Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
I had one of Theodora's Vox casts.
Lady Theodora's. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course.
Alright, the Navigator Sanctum, very well. Will you lead the way?
Absolutely. Let us proceed.
To arms, loyal sons and daughters of the God Emperor, fight the heresy and corruption that threatens to consume our home. Okay, and with all your might, destroy those who dared.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward.
Cool thing, mate. Oh, hi.
Oh, you poor souls!
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Tactical phase. I mean, Abelard doesn't get to go first. This guy gets to go first. I don't think Abelard's going to be as strong as he was before. Oh, maybe he is. Nice parry. Some abilities of characters differ depending on their archetype. Yeah. We're not Burstmire. This one can actually...
A genius at work. A wicked thought. Let's see. A predictable downfall.
Scream. Okay, this could be a nice cleave right here.
Die! Die! Die!
Especially in melee combat and drawing enemies' attacks, yeah. Get fucked. Oh my god, Abelard. Oh, please. Control yourself.
I will do my duty. Just a minor setback.
What if fate claims another one?
Look at him disintegrate. That is awesome. Attack opportunity if I don't want to do that. Made him run though. Advance the level of your characters and companions, prevailing in battle, exploiting. Yeah. Are these recommended? Awareness demolition. This would probably go better with my stuff. Yeah. You do have good perception, so I kind of want to go into that route. See? What about you, Mr. Abelard? You are a tanky boy. Basically, a toughness. Yeah, let's go that.
What lies beyond?
Wait, I shouldn't have it.
This tapestry of a world, I am the rogue.
It didn't actually do the treatment earlier.
Every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
Duration permanent?
This galaxy is my playground.
That should have been removed. Yeah, we're looking for loot.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Yes, map. Okay, we want to go to the beyond the Warren Chamber. We want to go to Navigator Sanctum.
The Navigator Sanctum is directly along the passageway.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valensis. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the Immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
The entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper. Claws scraping against the walls of your mind, as if its presence is trying to hide from the seer standing within you. You a diviner?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you fall Don Valancius are a sorcerer too, just like the other one. Lady Theodora must have grown so fond of psychers she wants one to replace her.
We hear a few clicks from the relays of the servo skull, which has followed you all the way here, and Theodora's scrambled words give you weight vaguely familiar to you. What's this frequency? All can hear me. Those with the weapon in their hand are to gathering officers' decks at once. I repeat, gathering officers' decks at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrat.
Edelthrat, that's how you say that name. Thank you.
The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the Navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the Navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
I must see if the Navigator as well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
I'm getting super cat aggro right now. Put your claws in my skin, cat, please. Jars during your party, which now consists of several characters, yeah.
They will see. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Destroy the field. Yeah, don't keep our master waiting. Nice stuff you got there, friend.
Here we go again.
I'll take you down.
God, cat, please. Why are you being so needy right now? There is a Psyker and Operative. As an Operative, she can study the opponents and identify their weaknesses, and her Psyker ability is allowed to deal damage to them. Analyze enemies is an Operative's ability which allows them to exploit effect to all enemies within the Operative's line of sight. Oh, a special staff that allows Psykers to unleash psychic powers. Oh, that must be nice. I wish I had a staff like that. Oh, you just dribbled on my freaking hand. God damn it, cat.
On it.
Lightning bolt. Damn.
Will do.
So we gotta be careful of this. Heretic Psycho. Oh my god, cat, stop dribbling.
What's your target? Victory is imminent.
You can use the hologram to gauge the effectiveness of your intended action. Yeah, I can see that. Swing and a miss, huh?
A wicked thought. Predictable downfall.
That's something I need to be really careful of. I can't move out of the way.
My place is at the fort. At your back and forth.
Smack her in the mouth. Oh, I see a ghost over there.
War is my muse.
Got it. Just smack him in the mouth, will you?
Anything is.
The creature in the chair appears as if it had become one with the throne. You see pink parchment-like skin stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through two dark gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes shut. Two ordinary eyes are, as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead. I believe the navigator still lives. The servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Still have a chance to leave this place. Address the navigator. Still alive. Oh, do the sound thing again. Cat, can you move out of the way, please? Off you go. Off you go. There you go. Bye bye. Your time is short. Our time is short. To do what? Fall to your knees, mortals. Behold the final dawn. Navigator's body starts thrashing in place, lurches forward and falls back into the seat, and thrusts forward again as his bones crack and his skin tears open. However, the fusion between the body and the chair appears to be stronger than these wild. Cheers. The mutant remains seated. Oh. Even Bond, his body is not his. There are screams is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs beside the navigator, succumbing to the paroxysm of corruption. Its march thunders under the burden of hope. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one potent of salvation, portent of salvation within me. Navigator continues to convulse violently in his seat, shrieking and cackling. But then his fits stop abruptly. His face is drenched in black and crimson.